Hello friends, welcome back to Travel Time Stories of Food and Culture. Today I'm gonna take you to the Western Ghats of India, where we call the southern part of India, where these three states are combined together, like in the state of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, where they share the Western Ghats. And on the Western Ghats we have this wonderful fruit called a jackfruit. You might be very familiar with this fruit. It's not similar like durian, which is a different type of fruit called jackfruit. It's a huge in size, probably one of the biggest fruit in the world, has more than 100 fruits inside. So we are going to make a very special wine today called jackfruit wine. So let's go and pick a jackfruit from the tree and start making a special wine. So guys, the jackfruit have a milky gum on it. When we cut the jackfruit, when we cut it off from the tree, we get a syrup, milky syrup, and gradually it turns out to be a gum. And we need kerosene, oil or diesel to get this out of our hands. So if you go to Tanzania, when they sell the jackfruit on the street, they do provide a little bit of oil along with, kerosene along with, to clean up your hand. But in India we don't do. We have to do it ourselves. So just cleaned up my hand from the jackfruit, just washed out, and now I'm going to climb the clove tree to get the tender leaf as well as seed from the clove tree. That's the main ingredients we are going to use for the wine making process. And we can also add different types of spices, but this time we don't want to make it very strong, because last year what we made, we added more than 10 different types of spices, and that took the jackfruit flower away, and we don't want to do that this year. So we are just going to use some natural ingredient, which is the tender leaf of cloves, and then we are going to pluck some seed from the tree. This is a clove seed. You may not be very familiar with this seed because this is not the what we get in the market. This is a seed which if you don't harvest your cloves during the season time, it gradually gets ripe and it becomes this shape. And this is a very strong flower than the clove seed, and that's why I'm going to use it for the wine making process. But if you do not get this in the market, you can buy the normal cloves and use it for the wine making. This jackfruit is approximately, I think, 15 to 20 kilograms, and this is a medium size. The large size can grow up to 40-50 kilograms and almost a meter long. And this jack will have approximately 500 to 600 fruits inside, and that's what I'm gonna cut and show you now. There are two ways to cut the jackfruit. Most of the people use it like cutting this way, but I usually do it this way because you can easily pick the flesh from the fiber. So this is how the jackfruit look like once it is being opened. You can count the fruits. Actually, it's more than 500 pieces in one jackfruit, and that's why it's called the biggest fruit in the world. And once you open up the flesh, we have a seed. The first thing I want to tell you after making the jackfruit here is jackfruit seed. Jackfruit seed, we make different curry with this. We can make jackfruit seed curry with raw mango and drumstick, and also we can make jackfruit seed masala curry. And there is a dry vegetable curry called chakukuru thoran, which is a kind of a dry dish made out of jackfruit seed and grated coconut and piri piri chili. We use it. And the second thing left over is the skin of the jackfruit seed. This is how it looks like. And the skin of the jackfruit seed we usually feed the fish. Fish love it, and that's what we are going to do with this. And then the third thing we got here is a leftover, the skin of the jackfruit. The skin of the jackfruit is a very good fertilizer. I'm going to deposit it into the vermicompost bin. 2 to 3 months time, this hard shell becomes a compost, and that can be applied for different plants, especially cardamom, pepper, or even for banana or anything, even for your garden. So we have everything ready to make our wine. So we have the jackfruit. We use only one jackfruit actually, because our Chinese clay pot can carry only up to maximum of 10 kilograms. And we have around 4 kilograms of jackfruit, 4 kilograms of sugar, and some spices to add on to it. So we just thought taking one jackfruit and just leaving the other one on the side, because we can make some other dish tomorrow with the other jackfruit. So this is a Chinese clay pot which we traditionally use our wine. I think last year also we used the same clay pot to make wine, and that was good and people appreciate it. So we have the white poison here. We call it white poison, but everyone loves it. And then we have cloves, tender leaves from the clove tree, and cinnamon stick. It's not Chinese rolled cinnamon. It's a fresh cinnamon from our farm itself. Then we have clove seed. And then we got yeast for fermentation. It's around 3 grams of yeast powder. Yeast is good for fermentation. So because we are not going to leave this jackfruit for a long time, we are going to take it in 15 to 20 days time. That's why we are going to use yeast. And these are the main ingredients we are going to use. First we are going to put the jackfruit. Add some sugar in between. Then we put some more jackfruit. Then we add some water. You can add the yeast into the wine and just mix it. So we are going to use a white cloth. It's just washed yesterday and kept it ready to make the wine. So when you tie the cloth, make sure that you have a long tie. So you can dip the spices into the wine, into the jackfruit, and leave the edge outside. So when you, after 20 days when the fermentation is done, once you pick it up, you can pick the spice like this and keep it separate. So we are going to use a white towel, white cloth to tie it. going to just try it outside as well to make sure no incense get into the. So we are going to leave it for rest in peace for another 20 days. And let's go and see what we are going to get the outcome after 20 days. Last year it was successful, so let's hope for the best. So we are going to leave it in a dark room. And I think this is the darkest room in this house. So I'm going to leave it over here. So guys, it's the 21st day after we put the jackfruit to make our wine. So let's go and see how our jackfruit wine look like now. So let's go. I just cannot wait anymore because it's been already 21 days and we have to open and see how it looks like. It smells so nice. This is the spices we put it while we were making the wine. We put some fresh towel on the thing and we are going to stain it now. When you can look at how the jackfruit look like, it has become very soft. So guys, we finished our work almost and we have 8 liters of wine, and what the ingredients we had was like 4 kilograms of jackfruit, 4 kilograms of sugar and a little bit of spices like what we call cloves leaves as well as cloves and cinnamon stick. These were the 3 things we used as a spice, the main spice to get it fermented. And now if you use it, it is like a juice with a little bit of alcoholic content in it. But if you put it under the sand somewhere underground, this can get fermented and give more alcoholic strength as well as more flavor. As well, it will be very good for health as well, especially for digestion. It will be very good. So let's pack everything and let's go to the field and just hide it in the sand for 21 days and then we can start using it. But before we go, we can also try a little bit and see how the wine tastes like. So we completed our work and we made our wine and now we are going to taste our wine. So let's see how it tastes like. So cheers. It tastes much better than what we made last year, because last year we made with a yellow jackfruit and the color was really thick, really dark yellow, but it tasted not that great. But this year we reduce the ingredients, like reduce the spices in it, so it tastes better, but there is no color. It looks like a little bit of brownish, but taste better. So the rest of it we are going to leave it underground for around 20-21 days, and then we will be using it. So there will be more alcoholic content in it, what we are going to stock it underground. So guys, I want to introduce our friends who came from all the way from Vaikam. They are the people who are into four-wheel drive, and tomorrow is our adventurous Monday. Dr. Sandy and me are going to have some adventurous drive tomorrow in the hill station on the Western Ghats, and they are here today to help us and to check our wine, how it tastes like. And we'll see you tomorrow with a new vlog. So bye bye for now. Cheers.
Cheers.